Today I'm going to be sharing with you a healthy chocolate smoothie recipe. This smoothie is filled with nutrients along with not having any unnatural sugars in it, but it is still so sweet and delicious, and a meal I have it for breakfast multiple times a week, and I really do urge you to give it a try. You will need 1 banana, but if you want you can include 2. I tend to include 1 as I did say I do have this smoothie multiple times a week, but it is up to you whether or not you want to include 1 or 2. You also want to include some dates, preferably medjool dates, as they are the most easiest to blend and they're the most kind of caramelly type of dates. These dates are great because they not only add more sweetness to it along with a caramel taste, but they are also really high in fiber as well, which can benefit digestive health and also helps prevent high blood sugar levels. You want to include 4 dates and make sure that they don't have any pits in them. Next, you want to add in some peanut butter. So I recommend peanut butter which is not made with palm oil and doesn't have anything unnatural added to it. So I really recommend the Meridian peanut butter. Adding a tablespoon of peanut butter into the smoothie just adds an extra layer of flavor to it, and I just love chocolate paired with peanut butter, so I just think it is a lovely element to the smoothie. Next are some oats. Oats are great because they slowly release energy, meaning that if you include oats in your smoothie, you'll be feeling full for hours. So your stomach won't be growling, you'll be full all the way to lunch. So it's definitely a good idea to add in about a handful of oats. So next you want to add some ground flaxseed. The flaxseed I use also has some pumpkin and sunflower seeds in it as well, which is great. Flaxseed is so very good for you, and you don't even really taste it or notice it when you're drinking your smoothie, so it just adds an extra layer of nutrients into your smoothie without you even noticing it's there. So of course we have cocoa powder. I add in about 2 to 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder into the smoothie, and my absolute favorite one is Bourneville's one. No other cocoa powder compares to it. I just think this tastes so good, and honestly it elevates my chocolate smoothies so much. Then you want to add in a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Once more, it just adds that extra flavor. Next you want to add in a tablespoon of coconut flakes. Just adding another level of flavor to the smoothie is great, and I feel like that taste of coconut just makes it taste so good and really pairs well with the cocoa powder. And finally, you want to fill the entire smoothie cup with oat milk, but you can use water if you want to instead. Now I try to limit my intake of oat milk just because all the oat milks that I buy do have rapeseed oil in them and added vitamins, which I do try to avoid. So I do recommend, if you're trying to make this as healthy and as natural as possible, you avoid using oat milk or using oat milk or another alternative plant milk that doesn't have anything like rapeseed oil in it. Maybe it has been made with olive oil instead, but those are really hard to find, so water is the best alternative. So once you have added in all your ingredients into your smoothie cup, what you want to go ahead and do is you want to go ahead and put it on blend. I put it on blend for around 45 seconds usually. Obviously it'll be on and off though, it won't just be blending for 45 seconds straight. It'll blend for a couple seconds and stop and so on. And then once it is finished, I pour it into a glass, and I like to sometimes sprinkle some coconut flakes on top. That's just more to make it look more visually appealing. I don't usually do this, but you can do it if you want your smoothie to look a bit more visually appealing, as I did say. I really recommend you try out this recipe. It is so delicious and so good, and it is literally the best breakfast ever. It is so quick to make. On average it takes me like 5 minutes to make, so it's so good on school mornings or work mornings when you're in a rush, or if you just want, you know, a quick snack. As I said, I had this as a breakfast just because the oats that I put in it keep me full for hours on end. If you want, you can have this as a snack too. It really depends, but it does serve as a good breakfast meal as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you have a very good day.